Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team. Wanted to make this video on the spinning tops candlestick patterns. So let's go over to Investopedia.com. I'm going to read you the definition of spinning top, and then we'll show you some examples. So a spinning top is a candlestick pattern with a short real body that's vertically centered between long upper and lower shadows. Oftentimes, the candlestick pattern is a sign of indecision about the future direction of the underlying asset. So it's not going to be it's not going to be only a short real body between completely centered. Sometime it'll be off kiltered. Sometime you might have a longer upper shadow or a longer lower shadow. Sometimes you might not have an upper or a lower shadow. You're looking for these spinning tops either in the top of a pattern for a potential reversal downwards or at the bottom of a trend. So let me rephrase that again. At the top of a trend, you'll start to see these for potential reversal or a bottom trend for a sign of reversal as well. They also trade sideways, of course, as well. You'll see spinning tops literally on pretty much any stock that you pull up. They're everywhere. So there's kind of signs of indecision or potential reversal. So you can see down here in Apple, you can see pretty much lots of spinning tops everywhere. Some of these spinning tops, they look at like other patterns too. Like a spinning top could look like a doji, it could look like a hammer or a hanging man. It's just paying attention to these types of patterns that you see here, these spinning tops in an uptrend for a potential reversal downwards or in a downtrend for a potential reversal upwards. They can be very tricky to trade, as you can see with all these long upper and lower shadows, signs of indecision, and that tug of war between the bulls and the bears. So let's take a look at some charts, real world charts, to make things a little bit easier to look at. So here's a chart of Goldman Sachs. As you can see, it was in an uptrend up here, moving upwards, and then you'll start to see these spinning tops right here, longer upper and lower shadows at the top of an uptrend. And you can see that's a sign of, kind of warning. It doesn't, now again, it's the real world. So just because you see these doesn't mean that the stock can't go up still. You just got to look again in relation to moving averages, what the stock's actually doing, and being aware of support and resistance. But obviously in this scenario here, you can see in the uptrend, it was starting to broach getting overbought, in the RSI. And you'll start to see these spinning candles, and then it kind of just fell. You can see there was a warning sign up here of one over here before this green candlestick here. So you got a little bit of warning, but you'll start to see these candles, these spinning tops everywhere. You can see them over here. It's a doji, but you got to look, here's a doji, but here's a spinning top before the doji. You're going to see them everywhere. Spinning top right over here. Price is falling. You can see this spinning top here. Again, potential reversal. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It just means you have to look at what's kind of the pattern and the patterns within the pattern. Let's look at several other examples as well. Let's look at Citigroup here. You'll see Citigroup was in an uptrend. It was heading upwards right here. And then you can see it's kind of starting to get overbought up here. You can see these warning signs right here. So you can start to see, again, a lot of them, these patterns can look like other ones, like dojis and hammers and hanging mans can all look very similar to each other. So don't get totally caught up. Don't be like, hey, is this a spinning top or is it a doji? I can't really tell. Well, if you're seeing a spinning top or a doji in the top of an uptrend or a bottom of a downtrend, it's signaling potential reversal, right? So you just want to just be aware and don't get totally caught up again in the minutia. We like to stress that, but you can start to see here as the stock is starting to get overbought, you're starting to see these indecisions. So you can see these are versions of spinning tops over here. They're not always going to look perfect. Again, here's a spinning top right up here. There's one up here. There's one over here, kind of down here. You're going to see them everywhere on charts. Signs of indecision, signs of potential reversals. Let's look at, Facebook. Facebook, you'll see kind of down here, price was falling, right? You can see this spinning top for the potential reversal, right? Price is falling, get a spinning top, reversal. Spin it. You can see a spinning top kind of up over here. You can see them everywhere. Like just anywhere you look, you'll see these spinning tops everywhere in all these charts. Again, don't bog yourself down. Is it a spinning top or is it a doji? Is the real body the exact size? Just pay attention. Again, you want to make sure you take our courses, especially our candlestick courses, because we're going to show you all like a whole bunch of other patterns, like when you're going to see dojis and spinning tops, and then you'll see bullish engulfing, bearish harami, bullish harami. There's all these other patterns, so that when you start to see something like a spinning top within other patterns, it'll start to make more sense. You can see right here, price is overextended, super overextended. You can start to see a spinning top over here. It still continued. So here's one that gapped up with like a spinning top, and it still went up a few candlesticks, right? And then you can see right here, this is a big warning sign over here. Super overextended, spinning top. What did it do? It fell, right? So you just be aware of. It also makes sense, right? When you start to see this, when you understand RSI and you start to see a pattern like this, and you're like, at some point, this thing's got to pull back. And you can see this indecision. You can say, oh, that's a spinning top, or is it maybe a doji? It's not totally a doji, but see how like it could look very similar to a doji. You know, just it doesn't necessarily matter per se in the sense of what 100% is it. Look at it in the grand scheme of things. When you get a candle like this, an indecision when something's overextended, look out for a pullback down. Google. GOOG. You can see right here, price is falling over here, spinning top, and then there was a reversal. Doesn't mean it can't still fall down. You'll see many a times a spinning top where the price will continue to fall. But as you can see here, it got a spinning top and then it reversed. Look at AT&T. You can start to see here, bear flag. And then this is part of the flag on the bear flag. You'll see that many times these spinning tops is part of, you know, flag patterns. You can start to see 1, 2, 3 of them here. This is not really one, but you can see there's like 3 spinning tops that were forming. No coincidence. Look at this purple line, 50 simple moving average. Very, very important to look at. So again, when you start to see these patterns, see what's happening, you can start to see it right around these moving average lines. Super important to watch. And again, you could just pick out moving these spinning tops everywhere. They're all over the place. And as you can see, reversal. SPX. Look at a few more. This stock, or the S&P, was moving up. Obviously, it's overextended over here. You could start to see some warning signs of a spinning top right up over here. Overextended. You know, it still went up a couple, 2 or 3 more days, and then boom, it crashed and fell down. Then you can start to see down here, you know, some spinning tops over in here for the potential reversal upwards. Let's look at 2 or 3 more here. Facebook. I think the other one I was showing you earlier was Ford. Ford and Facebook, I get confused sometimes. Spinning top, price is falling over here. You can see this one right here. They're not always going to be perfect. Just be, you know, remember, don't be like, is this completely a spinning top or is that like a bullish candlestick? I really can't tell. Again, look at bear flag, and then it's potentially the flag on the bear. You can, or on the bull, on the the flag on the pole, and as you can see, reversal. But you can see like all these right up here. You can see a bunch of these spinning tops. You can kind of see a spinning top over here, one over here, down over here. You can say that's a spinning top or that's a doji. Again, looking at it, it's a reversal, right? Not always going to happen, but pay attention. You can start to see, you'll see these spinning tops everywhere. They're all over the place on all charts. Low spinning tops, you can see several in here. This is not really, that's not a spinning top, but you can see kind of a combination between, you know, dojis and spinning tops kind of all over the place here. So they can take different forms. They could look like a doji. They can look like a hammer. They can look like an inverted hammer. So you'll see like right here on low, there was lots of warning signs right over here before it fell. And no coincidence, look down over on RSI. RSI is just super extended. It gave you massive warning signs before our thing just tanked. And let's look at NVIDIA, NVDA, and you start to see right up here. Again, it's not always going to happen when a stock's overbought or oversold, but you'll see it many times. Overbought, you'll start to see these spinning tops up here, and then reversal and fell downwards. So that is the with signs of potential reversal. That's how the spinning tops work. Not always 100%. Sometimes price will still continue upwards a little bit, but they're very big warning signs to be aware of. If you're not a member of our community yet on Facebook, come and join us. We are the Bullish Bears. You will see right up here, we call ourselves the stock market community, just to differentiate ourselves from our fan page over here. So make sure to like and follow our fan page as well as join our Facebook group. You will notice when you join our community, we keep all the spammers, the trolls, and the stock pumpers out. So we run a really good, clean Facebook group. So if you want to join a community of other traders around the world, make sure to come and join us. Also, too, if you have not been over to our website, head over to bullishbears.com. You'll have the links below. And you'll see over on our website, we'll have several different trade rooms over here. We have a day trade room. We have a swing trade room, a futures trade room, other great areas of support. So not only do we have our Facebook community, we also have our trade rooms that are open 24/7. So you can talk to traders from around the world anytime, day or night. And it's a really helpful resource, especially if you're new and just getting started in the stock market. It's nice to have other traders around the world as support. So we have our several different trade rooms, our Facebook group. We also do watch lists and trade alert setups every night. We send out key breakout and breakdown areas on our alert service each night. We are not stock pumpers. We do not call out entries and exits. We help to teach you to become your own trader. So again, we help to guide you, but we're not calling entries and exits because we are not stock pumpers. So make sure you read about our alert service over here if you want to know how our trade alerts work. We do also have thousands of dollars worth of free courses over here to help you get started. So if you're new, give yourself a few months to get comfortable with trading. You know, it takes many traders, a few months, if not a year plus, before they get really comfortable. And that's why we suggest taking our free courses and then practice in a virtual account like Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers to really get comfortable. Make a few hundred practice trades, practice in our trade rooms, talk to other traders around the world, and just get yourself comfortable with trading. And then when you're really comfortable, then start trading with real money. You'll see right here, we also have our ebook, so make sure to grab that. We have a free candlesticks ebook as well as our wallpaper backgrounds as well. So we offer so much value to our community members. So if you are not a member yet, make sure to just click the subscribe button over here and you can come and join our community. And also don't forget, if you like this video, make sure to like it, comment on it, and share it. We would greatly appreciate it. And we will see you in our community. Enjoy.